everybody. Let's continue our lesson curved mirrors. Then curved mirrors, concave and convex. First part we discussed about concave mirrors. Then reflection from a concave mirror. When we are drawing the ray diagrams according to the concave mirror, then especially we use types of waves of rays. That especially there are 5 types of waves that travel in the rays after the reflection of a concave mirror. Then among these 5 types, you can use 2 ways to draw a one ray diagram. Therefore, it's very important to know about these 5 types. In this lesson, we discuss about these 5 types of waves. The first one is given here. A light ray is coming towards the concave mirror along the principal axis. A light ray, a single light ray coming towards a concave mirror along the principal axis. After the reflection, it travels along the same path. After the reflection, it travels along the same path. That's the first one. What is the reason for that? When they travel same path, the reason is always this line, the principal axis, this line drawn at P to the mirror perpendicularly. This line perpendicularly drawn to the surface mirror at P, point of incidence. Then because of that, a light ray travels along the principal axis. It travels back up along the same path after the reflection. This is the first one. The second type is a light ray traveling to the coming forward to the concave mirror, then incident the mirror parallel to the principal axis. It's coming parallel to the principal axis. Then after being reflected, it travels back, pass through the focal point, pass through the F. This one, pass through the F. This is the second type. Third one, according to this concave mirror, then F and C. C is the center of curvature. This one focal point. A light ray coming towards the concave mirror, passing through the F, passing through the focal point, then incidents the mirror, then after being reflected, travels back parallel to the principal axis. A light ray coming passing through the F, then incident the mirror, after being reflected by the mirror, then it travels parallel to the principal axis. This is the third one. Fourth one is also important when considered about the center of curvature. When a light ray coming towards this concave mirror, passing through the C, through the center of curvature, then incident the mirror, then after being reflected by the mirror, it also travels back along the same path. This diagram shows it's along the same path. It travels along the same path. There's also reason for that. What's the reason? It's always any line drawn to the surface, any line drawn to the surface mirror from the center of curvature is perpendicular to the surface of the mirror. That is the reason. Therefore, that reflected ray travels back along the same path. This is the last one. This incident ray, it incident to this mirror, fall into the mirror with making it's certain angle. This given is I, certain angle, making an angle of I. Then after being reflected by the mirror, it travels back, making another angle R. These are equal angles, I equal R. Then one ray incident to the mirror, making some certain angle. Then after the reflection, that reflected ray travel, making an angle equal to that angle of incidence. This I and R. I means angle of incidence, R means angle of reflection. These are equal. Then these are the 5 types that in the reflected ray is a travel after the reflection by the concave mirror. Then main thing is you can use among these 5 types. Among these 5, you can use 2 types of waves. These reflected rays travel after reflection by the mirror. Then this is according to the concave mirror. Then there's also we can discuss about the convex mirror also. Then consider about the day-to-day applications where the applications that these concave mirrors used in our day-to-day life, especially dentist. You know that dentist used these concave mirrors to check whether the teeth in our mouth, because they use when using this concave mirror we can get enlarged images. In some instances we can get the according to the object portion of the object we can get the enlarged images. Therefore dentists, they are used these concave mirrors to check the teeth. Then also in day-to-day life we can use this concave mirror for our shaving. Let's continue our lesson. Main part of this lesson, drawing ray diagrams for images formed by concave mirrors and also convex mirrors. First we identify drawing ray diagrams for concave mirrors. To make easy for your study in this lesson, we use this simulator for this demonstration. Okay, now according to that, this is the first one, this given here, concave mirror. Then we get the object candle as the object. Then this mention here f and 2f. F means focal point. This 2f means when f this point, focal point, then this distance given here, focal length. Then this 2f means twice the focal length, the distance twice the focal length. Then this 2f point, that is the point that is situated at the center of curvature, that means C. Then given here the focal length 21.3 centimeters. Then again object distance given here 11.3 centimeters. Then object height 20.3 centimeter likewise. Then we can identify then how image is formed. The first instance, there are especially 5 instances we discuss about. Then first instance is the object is placed between the mirror and the f. Object is placed between the mirror and the focal point. That's mean the object distance we given here, we place this object distance smaller than this focal length. This is the focal length. Object distance always smaller than the focal length. This one. Okay, now we demonstrate that how this image is formed. Then in the previous lesson we discussed there are 5 ways of traveling the reflected rays after the reflection by the concave mirror. Then we can use, among that 5 types, we can use 2 types. 2 types of rays. Then we get the first one, ray 1. This one, you know this type. Always we started to draw starting the drawing of these rays from the top of the object. We always get the image of this object. We consider about the rays traveling from the bottom of the object and also the top of the object. When you consider about the travel starting from the bottom of the object, it travels along the principal axis. Therefore, then incident the mirror, then after the reflection travels back, same path. It is same for every instances. We discuss about this. It's same. Then especially we consider about the rays traveling starting from the top of the object, this top of the candle flame. Then first ray is starting from the top of the object, then it's travel parallelly to the principal axis, then incident the mirror, then after the reflection it goes through the focal point. This is the first one. Then another ray we can get, ray 2, and also we can get another ray 3. Then we can get another ray type, this one. You can pay attention to this arrow mark. This one, incident ray, it started from the top of the object, it's come to the incident to the mirror at the P, making a certain angle. After the reflection it goes this one. After the reflection travels back with the making a angle, angle of reflection equal to the angle of incident. These two angles are equal. This is the reflected ray. Then in this side, then always get the image by the intersecting point of these two rays. We get the image by the intersecting point of these two rays. In this side we can't find any place when intersecting these two rays. Therefore, we extended these rays to the other side of the mirror. Behind the mirror, we can get the extended these lines. This one. Then after the extended these rays, then we can find the intersect point. This intersect point. Then this is the place the image is formed. This is the image. Then this larger one, this is the image of this object, candle. This is the object, this is the image. Then then after drawing this ray diagram, you name the features of this image. Features are, you can also see that features are, this image is upright. Upright, this means erect, upright image, and also larger than the object. Then pay attention about the height. This given the height, object height 20.3 centimeters, image height 43.4 centimeters. Consider about the height, then you know that you can see this given the larger image than the object. Then also this image is virtual image. That means this cannot be projected onto a screen. According to the ray diagrams, remember that when consider about the mirrors, image is formed in the other side of the mirror. Image is formed always in the other side of the mirror. That means object is in the one side, image is given other side. These are the virtual image. Object in one side, the image is given same side. These are the real images. Then we can identify this is the virtual image. Then other very important, the position of the image. We can get the idea about the position of the image. Position of the image, it's greater than the object distance. It is greater than the object distance. Then object distance is given here 11.3 centimeters. Image distance 24.1 centimeters. Then in this, according to this first diagram, always image distance is greater than the object distance. You can also see that. Okay. Now we turn to the second type. That second type is this object, candle. We place this candle object on F, on focal point. This one. On focal point. This one. Pay attention about the arrowhead. This is the object is placed on F. Then Then now drawing the ray diagrams. First we use the ray 1, this one. Then start from the top of the object. Then a light ray travel parallel to the principal axis. Then after the reflection travels back through the focal point, this one. Then another ray type we can use, this one. A light ray travel starting from the top of the, always we should draw the ray diagram with the start of the top of the object, this one. Then incident the mirror at P, then travel back, making equal angles. Then consider about this ray diagram. Consider about these two sides of the mirror, behind the mirror and this side. We can't find the place. We can't find any place this intersecting of these two rays, this side or this side. Therefore, according to this diagram, this image is given at infinity. The image is making infinity. Infinity is given here. Image distance infinity, image height infinity. Because remember that the object is placed at F focal point, always image is given at infinity. That's the second one. Going to the third one. Third one is object is placed between the center of curvature and the focal point. Between the center of curvature and the focal point. That's mean between the 2F and F. This is the object candle we get. This is the concave mirror. Then we can use two types of rays. This first one, ray 1, starting from the top of the object, top of the candle flame, then travel parallel to the principal axis. After the reflection, it travels through the F focal point, this one. Then another ray we can use, starting with the top of the object, then incident the mirror. After being reflected by the mirror, travels making equal angles, this one. Then we can find this place as an intersect point of these two rays, two reflected rays, intersecting point of these two reflected rays. Then this is the place that image is formed. This is the image of this object. Then you identify what are the features of this image. Now you can also explain these images by seeing this image. Image is inverted image, inverted, and also larger than the object, inverted, larger than the object. Then pay attention about the height. Height, it's object height 13.5, image height 26.8 centimeter. Then larger than the object. And this image is a real image. It's a real image. That's mean can be projected into a screen. Then I explained previously, the image is given according to the concave mirror. Image is given the same side of the object, same side of the object. That is a real. We can identify that is a real image according to the diagram. It's a real image. Then what is the idea about the position of this image? Position is far away. This image is formed far away of C, far away of 2F. Then that's mean always this image is given far away of the center of the curvature, far away of 2F. This is the third type. Now we are going to next type. Next type is object placed at C. Object placed at C. That means 2F. This one. This is the object. This is the object. Then we can use two types of rays. First one, ray 1. Start from the top of the object, then travel parallelly to the principal axis, towards the mirror, then after being reflected by the mirror, goes through F. Then we can use another type of ray, this one. This also kind of ray that we can use starting from the top of the object. It travels along, this travel through the F, through the focal point, then incident the mirror. After being reflected, travels parallelly to the principal axis, this one. Then we can find one point, intersect point of these two reflected rays. This is the intersect point. Then we can draw the image. This is the image. Then what are the features? Features are, this is also inverted image. This is also inverted image, and also the same size to the object. Inverted image, same size to the object, and also this is a real image. Real image. Then what is the idea about the position? Position of the image. The position also at C, at 2F, twice the focal length at C. Okay, now we are going to last diagram. Last diagram is the object is placed at far away of 2F. Object is placed at far away of 2F. That's mean far away of center of curvature. Center of curvature. Now we draw the ray diagram. First ray, this one. A ray coming towards the mirror parallel to the principal axis. After the reflection goes through the focal point. Another ray we can use, this one. A light ray starting from the top of the object coming through the focal point. Coming through the focal point, after being reflected by the mirror, it travels parallelly to the principal axis. Then finding the intersect point. This is the intersect point of the two reflected rays. This is the intersect point. Then we can draw the image, this one. Then this is the image of this object. Then what are the features of this image? Features are, this also inverted image and smaller than the object. Smaller than, compare the size, smaller than the object. Then object height 13.5 cm, image height 7.5 cm. Image always is smaller than the object, inverted, and also real image. Then position of the image. What is the idea about position of the image? Position always get between the 2F and F, between the center of curvature and the focal point. Always object is placed at the far away of C, then image is given between C and F. C and F, this one. Now you can get the idea about how these ray diagrams are drawn according to the when using two types of rays. Then by using this simulator you can get the idea about how these images are formed. Then what are the features and what is the idea about the position of the image. When this object we can get more far away from the much far away from the 2F. Okay, now you can see that very far away from 2F, that means C. Then this what is the change of this image? Image always is much smaller than the object, this one. Now you can get the idea about that. This one, this some kind of distance. Then we can place this object very far away from the C. Then you can see what is the change in image, change of the image. Image of the object also very much smaller than the object. Okay, now identify the images formed by convex mirrors. This is the convex mirror, and this is the object, and Then finding the where the place this image is formed. Then we can use two types of rays. It's a ray 1. It's also started from the top of the object. It's travel parallel to the principal axis, incident the mirror. Then after the reflection, it goes through the F. This one. Then we can use another type of ray. A ray fall into the mirror at P. Then after the reflection, it travels making equal angles. Then we get the intersecting point. This is the intersect point of these two reflected rays. We get the image of that object. Then we get the image behind the mirror, in the other side of the mirror. This one. Then according to the convex mirror, the image is given here. The smaller image, we can get the smaller image, upright, and also virtual image. Regardless we consider about the position also. Position is given, image is given between the mirror and the focal point. Then regardless the distance between object and the mirror, always you can see the image like this. Always you can get the smaller, upright, virtual image. And the distance, the position we can get, the image, the position of the image is between mirror and the focal point. This is there is a one ray diagram for convex mirrors. Okay, now you know the day-to-day life, the where the applications, day-to-day life applications, convex mirrors used, especially the mirrors used in vehicles, in side mirrors used in vehicles. These are the convex mirrors because they used to appear the very large area, to show the very large area in a small size image, and also to see the small size image. Then I will post this link of this simulator at the first comment of here. Then you can study by yourself and practice. Thank you.